You can agree with the narrow road completely and still not be walking it. Here's how to tell the difference. The road you're walking is not revealed by what you say you believe. It's revealed by what you obey. That's a hard mirror because many of us have learned how to feel safe in agreement. We agree that Scripture matters. We agree that Yahweh's commands are good. We agree the ancient path was not abolished. We agree that obedience is not legalism. We agree that the broad road is dangerous. But agreement is not the same as walking. In Matthew 7, Yahshua does not only speak of a narrow gate, he speaks of a way that leads to life. That matters. A gate is an entrance. A road is a walk. A gate may be recognized in a moment. The road is revealed over time. And this is where many people get stuck. They're not openly rejecting truth. They're not saying they want the broad road. They're not trying to rebel. They're standing close enough to the narrow road to feel convicted, but not yet walking far enough for obedience to cost them anything. That's a dangerous place. You can know something is true, but your life hasn't yet answered it. You can see that Scripture says something different from what you were handed. You can recognize that Yahshua, Jesus, described a narrow gate and a constricted way. You can feel the weight of the ancient path. You can agree that Yahweh's way is right. But then the question comes closer. What is my actual life doing? What do I rearrange when Yahweh speaks? What do I protect? What do I keep explaining away? What do I call wisdom when it may actually be delay? Where have I said yes with my mouth, but not yet with my walk? That's why Jeremiah 6:16 is such a piercing passage. Yahweh tells his people to stand by the ways and see, to ask for the ancient paths, to ask where the good way is. And then he says to walk in it. Not admire it, not discuss it, not agree that it's old, not build an identity around knowing it exists. Walk in it. And the painful part of this response? We will not walk in it. That's the part we have to be willing to examine. Because refusal does not always sound like rebellion. Sometimes it sounds like, I'm still praying about it. I need more time. I don't want to be extreme. My family will not understand. I agree with it, but I'm not ready. I know, but it's complicated. And sometimes it is complicated. Yahweh is patient. He knows the cost. He knows what obedience touches. But patience is not the same as permission to stay unchanged. The narrow road will confront the places where we have used sincerity as a substitute for obedience. So this week's question is not, do I recognize the narrow road? The question is, which road am I actually walking? Because the broad road is not always obvious at first. It often feels normal. It feels familiar. It feels easier to explain. It lets you stay close to the crowd. It lets you keep old rhythms while adding new convictions. But the narrow road begins to show up in visible ways. It changes your calendar. It changes your appetite. It changes your speech. It changes what you celebrate. It changes what you tolerate. It changes what you call faithful. It changes what you are willing to lose. Not because you're trying to perform, not because you're trying to earn love, and not because you're trying to appear set apart, but because when Yahweh shows the road, love walks. So here's the next faithful step. Don't try to examine your entire life at once. Ask one question. Where has Yahweh already shown me the road, but I've only agreed with it? Name one place, not 10, one. Then take one visible step of obedience this week. Write it down. Put it on the calendar. Remove the thing that keeps helping you delay. Tell the truth about what you've been protecting. The road you walk will be revealed by that step. If this is where you are right now, the door in the road was written for this exact moment, not for people who want more religious information and not for people who want to collect another teaching, but for the believer who has begun to realize the gate was not the end. The road still has to be walked. Get the door in the road and let it help you examine whether you're standing near the gate or actually walking the road.